Well, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you, my boy. How you doing, man?
Chilling, man. And do you mind introducing yourself?
Yeah, man. Absolutely. I'm AR. Big AR, little SON, you know what I'm saying? The Duke of Dance, the Prince of Party. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got many aliases and many titles, but you know what I mean? I'm good old Josh Jackson from around the way, you feel me?
Galley on the drum.
Okay. And where you originally from, upstate?
Yeah, man. I'm originally from the Greenville County, Simpsonville. You know what I'm saying? I've been here my whole life, man. I seen this thing evolve into a little booming town, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
For sure.
So I'm gonna give you one of them standard questions, like everybody. How long you been rapping, sir?
Bro, I've been rapping, man, since 2001, seriously.
Okay.
I think I maybe put a little rap together. Fun fact, I've been writing songs since I was in the second grade.
Okay.
The second grade, I was real live, coming up with little songs and things, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then in the fifth grade, I feel like I wrote a song I was proud of. I'm like, yeah, I like this song.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It just kept on through middle school, and by the time, I was in seventh grade in 2001, I started rapping like for real, you know what I mean? And I just grew on that, and I always was a singer before that, so, you know what I mean?
So as far as your style of music, listening to it, it's like rap and harmonious, and it's very digestible. And so, were you ever self-conscious about transitioning from? Did you always rap and sing, or was that a transition?
I always sang,
Okay.
and then I started rapping.
Oh, so you sang first?
I sang first.
Okay.
Yeah, I started in the church, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I started real young in the church, on the choir, you know what I'm saying? That type jank, and I just expounded on it, you know what I mean? I expounded on it, started singing in singing groups, and from there, when I fell in love with rap though, I couldn't separate the two.
Okay.
So if you listen even to some of my beginning music, it's harmonious, it's melodic, you know what I'm saying? I was rapping, but I was always singing with it, you know what I mean? And then I was a big Nelly fan too, so that really had a lot to do with that.
Yeah, because he definitely peaked. He came out, I'm just a little bit older than you, but he came out, I think, my 9th, 10th grade year. 01? Somewhere around that, 2001. And that was one of the shifts when people started, kind of like you said, started singing and rapping at the same time.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Him and Ja Rule, they had that shit on smash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I fucked with both of them heavy, and I was already on that. So they gave me confidence in terms of being like, well, it's people that actually do this.
Yeah.
That's why I really say of this modern era, I feel like I'm the godfather of that shit, because I got it on wax to prove how long I've been doing that style, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the fellas that are doing it now ain't coming from that got that history with doing that style. So I'm the granddaddy of that shit. These are all my descendants and grandkids that you hear doing this shit right now.
Okay, so you never had to deal with being self-conscious about, like, I think Chris Brown went through, like, I sang, but I ain't no punk. And obviously you ain't soft. But so you didn't have to worry about being self-conscious about, I sang, but that don't mean I'm soft.
No, and I credit that to my pops. My pops was the most gangster motherfucker I ever met. Right?
For sure.
But he sang his ass off. He was in bands, he sang. I know he'll smack the fuck out of motherfucker. I know he'll go tool up on a nigga, you know what I'm saying? And that's a testimony to what time frame he grew up in, considering that, in the 60s and 70s, niggas would come in a Eldorado in a 3-piece suit with a Tommy gun.
Yeah, some fly
and
shit.
that was gangster.
Yeah.
So in his time, he was listening to Delphonics and all that shit and was riding, doing crazy shit. So it went out the norm to him. But then hip hop came in. And it became, you had to be this and that and the third. It was different things that compartmentalized and made you a gangster. If you're a real dude, you know what the fuck going on.
Yeah.
Singing don't mean shit.
Right, and I like
that.
Yeah.
So I never was self-conscious or insecure in that regard. I was who I was. I did what I did. I acted how I acted.
Right.
But I could sing.
Yeah.
And I loved to sing. And I always put it in the forefront that I respected R&B and R&B music.
Okay.
And I feel like that gravitated people towards me more because they was like, this little motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? If you see it, you see it. You like, okay, this little nigga don't care. Like, he in his bag. People respect that real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Now, I did get clowned for it. People used to be, man, you a singing motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, you Sammy, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Major Sammy. Yeah. I used to catch that Bow Wow Sammy shit heavy.
Right. And I'm sure that get old.
But, you know, fuck you, nigga. It's all good, nigga. We straight.
No, I like that, though. So, so I'm sure you have, like you said, you've written and made songs, but as far as the first one on the big platform, as far as streaming, how did that start?
So as far as like what I dropped on streaming sites?
Yeah, the, Saint Laurent.
Okay, yeah, Franklin Saint.
Excuse me, Franklin Saint.
You good. Franklin Saint was a long time coming.
Okay.
I was already so rooted in the street music, musically. Like, the streets fuck with me. Like, I'm one of them artists. Like, you can ask anybody from Birdie to Ricky Prince, you know what I'm saying, to Myers, to you know what I mean? All these dope artists that are in the area can vouch for you. I've been sealed. I've been on the forefront of the scene. I've been in the field, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? I have rapped with the best and the worst of them from the city. You know what I'm saying? And I've just grown. I fell off and slacked off at different times. So, and I'm older too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So,
well, what caused you to fall off during those times? Just life or
life?
Okay,
life, man. I went through some soul searching one time where I was, trying to learn about, the ins and outs of the industry and how you get in and woo, woo, woo. I won't elaborate on it, but it was a time when I was really into some shit. And that shit kind of had me like, whoa, I don't know if I want to be a part of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because me being of more spiritually based on certain different aspects, it had me just feeling like it maybe wasn't for me. You know what I mean? And then, lo and behold, you got people like Dolph, Gucci, all these brothers is coming in from the South at that, showing us how to do it like how James Brown and Lil Richard was doing. Also Southern niggas, shout out. You know what I mean? Southern niggas been had the way on keeping the gate, coming in, being your own boss, independent, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I seen people do that, and it kind of got me out of wanting to go the deal route. Okay. You know what I'm saying? The 360 deal route and be more independent. So, you know what I mean? That's what got me like, okay, well, I can still do this music shit. Let me jump back in here and get my feet back wet. Because now I figured out a loophole and I won't compromise who I am spiritually.
Okay, so you got to the point where like you was turned off by the business, but not the art.
Not the art, but the business. The art was kind of going sideways too at the same time because you already know.
You get discouraged,
Rap within itself can be, it can be weird sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We can get some weird shit going on in rap. I started seeing some things in rap, like the Trinidad James era. I'm starting to look at shit like, that's a little suspect. I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? I've been felt like that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. But me being my age, where I come from, that shit was red flags, eyebrow raisers to me with a lot of different things. And all of these things collectively had me kind of wanting to just kind of push back a little bit. Oh, okay. So it was kind of the art too when you bring it, make me think about it like that. It was, people wasn't respecting the bars no more. I'm a bar heavy nigga. I rap. You know what I'm saying? I'll sing and then I'll turn around and go Lil Wayne, Jada Kiss on you with bars. You know what I'm saying? So when I realized that people really wasn't respecting that no more, it kind of made me fall back. But that's why I got to shout out Drake, because Drake always kept that in there. He always kept that element in there, and he still sang, and he made it for the ladies, and he was vulnerable in his feelings, and that shit works.
Okay. So listening to Saint, and maybe I'm misunderstanding, but it seems like you dealt with a lot of loss that helped create that out.
Oh, it did. Yeah, it did. It did. And like
I like that, they say that shit hard too.
They say, you know what I'm saying? Like after that, like you say, then people started passing in my family. You know, my grandpa, then my mom, then my grandma, then my daddy.
Was that what time span was that? Like a couple years?
From 2014 to 2018, all of them. So
you had that much loss in 4 years?
That much loss in 4 years. It's pretty much a loss a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it was wild, bro. In retrospect, that shit was wild. You know what I'm saying? So it really had me on some shit like, damn, you know, I had to draw from each of them. And that's what I do it for. Like, it's certain aspects of what I do that will make each of them proud.
Yeah,
and then it's certain aspects of what I do that'll make each of them snarl. Be like, damn, yeah, you know, I'm a real nigga. I'm still in the street. I got one foot in the street. You feel me? It's some shit I do. I know my grandma, but they not, boy. Get right now. You feel me? That aspect from this. So you know, but they proud of me. But
of course,
it's a growing process. You know what I'm saying? And I just keep them with me every step of the way. And even if I know I do something, I'd be like, nah, you know your mama get in your ass right now. That helps me because I take her with me in those moments. And believe it or not, it helps me not do a lot of shit. It keeps me grounded. I just get money. I don't do no wild, stupid shit like I used to do. You know what I'm saying? I used to do some shit that could be a Netflix Tubi movie.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
No, we ain't gonna talk about it at all. But it's a whole Tubi movie. You feel me?
Yeah.
A whole Tubi movie.
Okay, so did you, when you started creating Saint, was that, because some people I know, they go in the studio, I'm gonna make this type of album. Some people go in there and they just record 20 songs and pick the best. Some of them, this is the vibe or the concept I'm going for. How did you go about approaching it?
I knew I needed to have a comeback album.
Okay.
Because the last thing I had dropped was Winter Sadness, Summer Madness.
Okay.
It was a 3-year gap in between it, and I'm like, I gotta come. But I had started getting myself in a different realm in the street. So, and I was inspired by Snowfall, which is where Franklin Saint is from. So I just tied it all together and was myself. And that's how I came up with Franklin Saint. It wasn't like I went in there and thought I was gonna be on that kind of vibe, but I just really recorded some great songs. And when I thought of a theme, like I told you earlier, I think of themes for my music. And when I came to that theme, I was like, yeah, that's it. That's it. It just had that ring to it. You know what I'm saying? It just had that motherfucking ring to it, like Franklin Saint, nigga. Like, nigga, this what I am. I'm Franklin motherfucking Saint, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I just roll with it like that. You know what I mean?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So did you, what's your favorite song off that album?
Ooh. I had a favorite, and I've been asked that, but since. Okay, my favorite song was Moonwalker.
Okay.
The last song that's on it, right? But now, man, I think I'm more gravitating towards I don't know, man, because I was in a different place with all of them. So they all like my babies. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard for me to just, but if I had to absolutely pick,
yes, sir.
Scared Money.
Okay, why that song?
Scared Money is me at my rawest.
Okay.
And showing you who I am in a complete nutshell via who I really am, what I'm talking about,
right,
down to the singing and the rapping in the bars all at one time. So you get ARson in a complete nutshell right there, from my personal life to my attributes, my singing, my rapping, all that in one song. And you don't really get that with every song. I might do a little bit of this and a little bit of that in every other song, but Scared Money surmises it all. And it happened, and it was a song that I ended up fucking putting on there. I put like 3 songs on there at the last minute, you know, after my cousin passed away. So
did you feel like I'm gonna grab these 3 songs because those were his favorite, or
he never got to hear them, unfortunately? But the
ones
songs,
you added, or the album?
The ones I added and the album. He heard like 3 songs off the album.
Damn.
Yeah, he heard them at Thanksgiving. You know, the last time I seen him was at Thanksgiving. Well, no, I seen him a couple days before he passed, but but it was on some in passing shit.
Right. What up?
The last time, the last time we actually got to sit and chop it up and talk. Was that Thanksgiving, and I let him hear some shit on that Thanksgiving. I think I let him hear Naysay.
Okay.
Ironically,
Fire, yeah.
he heard They Say, and he heard Motivated, and he heard Do You Ever.
Okay.
Those are the only 3 I had at the time. So, he didn't get to hear.
Oh, because it wasn't completed yet. Okay.
It wasn't completed. I was in the works. I'm back in the studio. It's a big deal. Y'all niggas know I'm back. I'm in here. I'm working on some shit. You know what I mean? And they hype my cousins, man. Shout out all my folk on Apollo Road, man. They show so much love to me, man. You know what I mean? They behind me every step of the way. They all like, yo, when that new shit come, they own my ass. Nah, Josh. Nah, I don't want to hear that shit, nigga. I ain't on with them until I hear some new shit.
Right. I'm
tired of these people out here acting like they got it, because you the GOAT, nigga. You the motherfucker. They hyping me up. They let me know I'm that nigga. So that keeps me on my toes. That makes me want to go out here and be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that believe in me, that depend on me, that look up to me. I can't let them down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, I can fuck with that. That's fire though. You know what I mean? Because like some people don't get the support from their family. They kind of like, oh, you make music, all right, whatever. They ain't paying no mind. Whereas you actually have some backing behind you. You know what I mean? And that's fine.
Yeah. That's love, bro. Support. It takes a village, and a village is everything, my boy.
So I told you outside before we started, but now that because I was working on my I don't rap, but on my S&P studio, and I was painting, and I just had your shit playing. I've been listening to it. I actually first started listening to it earlier this year on the way back from where my sister lived. I'll tell you where she lived at later. Okay. She was up north. And I was vibing to it, but then I started listening to it. So initially, my favorite song was Fly Away.
Okay.
Now, They Say is my favorite song because I can hear that's why I asked you, had you been through a lot of pain? Because you can hear it in the music. And a lot of people have a hard time conveying pain in a song, regardless of how talented they are. Where did that come from? I mean, like I say, some people rap about loss and rap about pain, but you don't feel it in the song, you just hear the words. And yours, you feel it.
Yeah.
And that's unique.
That comes from, okay, I'm a movie buff. I love
Me
movies.
too, I love movies.
Okay. In my spare time,
Yeah.
I'm watching a good motherfucking movie, okay? So, in the 5 heartbeats, right?
Okay.
When in the end, when they get in the award, and Duck come up there and get his award, you know what I'm saying? And he about to tell them niggas, fuck y'all, I'm done with y'all. I'm the songwriter, without me, y'all crumble type shit, right? So Duck go up there and get his award, and he say some shit. He say, somebody told me once that Duck Matthews would be a better writer once he goes through more.
Okay.
And for some reason, even as a child, that quote, that part always stuck out to me.
Okay.
And what that means is the best writers, the best artists are the motherfuckers that have been through some shit.
I agree.
That have a story.
Yeah.
When you go through more, you got more to draw from. You got more to be inspired from, and that's what you hear. You know what I'm saying? Is you hearing a motherfucker with 35 years of pain, and anguish, and experience. Not saying that nobody else has it, but they might not. They convey it differently.
Or they may not know how to convey it.
And they may not know how to convey it, which is a very unfortunate situation to be a part of, because that's an outlet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no way to get that shit out you build up and it turns negative and bad things happen from there. You feel me? But yeah, man, I really have been able to draw from all of that shit, man, and put it into art musically. Yeah. And I feel like that's my greatest attribute is because I be in the studio with some dudes and I know I'm looking at you, my nigga. I know you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I know where you from, woo. And I know that one of two things, you either could come harder and draw for something more, or you really just fake and you drawing from something
you seen on TV and you hear.
Yeah, just something that's delusional and fake, and fictional, if you will. And I just take pride in being, it don't matter. I can draw into anything, man. I grew up listening to country. I grew up listening to rap. I grew up listening to R&B. I can get in the room with some full-fledged, I got Latino songs, reggaeton songs with motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I'm a real cat. And it ain't even about being gangster. It's about being real.
Right.
About thoughts. emotions, vulnerability.
Yeah, what you played outside was outside. One of them kind of had not a country. It had a country twang to it a little.
Yeah,
bit.
You probably Thief in the Night a little.
That was hard.
That was
different. Yeah,
it's different. You know what I'm saying?
Like Maintain, he got that Mustang. You know what I mean?
Maintain. Shout out Maintain.
Yeah.
Maintain is stupid.
What made you kind of venture into that though?
My daddy.
Okay.
My daddy, this nigga, he listened to all kind of music, bro. George Strait.
Okay.
George Strait, nigga.
Yeah.
You know, that's you deep off in there. You listen to George motherfucking Strait. I don't even listen to George motherfucking Strait, but my daddy did. You get what I'm saying? He listened to Garth Brooks, George Strait, Reba McEntire. What's my man? That song with Nelly.
Tim McGraw?
Tim McGraw, you know what I'm saying? McGraw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He listened to all this shit, you know what I'm saying?
He was open-minded.
He was so open-minded with his music, dog. Then he would listen to Parliament, Bootsy Collins,
yes, sir.
Cameo, Michael Jackson, Luther. You know what I'm saying? Then he might listen to some Run DMC, some Tupac, some MC Hammer. This nigga was all over the place, man. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be around a motherfucker like that and it not rub off on you. Oh, that was some good hands, man. You did that shit. But yeah, you can't be around a motherfucker like that and that shit not rub off on you. You know what I'm saying? And I was with him whenever I could be with him. You know, he worked all the time, but you know, when he could, we ride with him and he'd sit with us and show us shit and shit rubbed off on me, man.
So was your pops a little bit older?
Yeah, he was born in 1959. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, born in 1959. So he was a child in the 60s and a teenager in the 70s.
Yeah, he was a grown man.
Yeah, you know, so yeah, when in the 80s when he had me, he was 28. He had me late. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So he had
kind of found himself.
He had found himself like a motherfucker by 28. If you ain't find yourself by 28, I ain't saying you ain't gonna find yourself, but
it took me a little longer.
You know. But if it takes you longer, then when you really find it, you really find it. But I'm saying, if you just wandering aimlessly to 28, damn, you know, you should have some sort of idea what you want to be on, where you want to go to some degree. Yeah, you know what I mean? Just my humble opinion.
So does he have any music that's on wax that you can go back and listen to? Or?
My father don't. It's one of his biggest regrets. He was with a band and when he was in the Army and he said all they wanted to do was get
he's in the Army too?
Yeah, he was in the Army. He was in the Army. Yeah, he was a Marine, 101st Airborne.
That's fine.
Yeah, he talked about it all the motherfucking time. He'll let you know. You know what I mean? He's a bad motherfucker, but we talk about he was in a band and he fucked around and, you know, they would get their check and shit, and the niggas would just want to go chase tail and get drunk.
I had that time in the Navy too.
Yeah, they wanted to play for attention and the prestige.
Okay, but he was like really.
He wanted to go somewhere with it. He wanted to get signed. He wanted to deal. You know what I'm saying?
Would you want to get signed? I know you talked about being independent in the business aspect. You're not.
If it makes sense.
Okay.
You know, I'm the type motherfucker. I know who I am. Okay. At this age, you're not getting ready to sell me no dream. I know what I bring to the table. Yeah. I know how unique I am. Yeah. I know the commodity that I am. So, you know, let me keep my masters and, you know what I mean? And we figure out a way for me to get sole control, but you motherfuckers get your cake too.
Right, because they want their money.
You gonna get your cake, but I'm gonna have to get my cake. Yeah. And if we can't come to no, you know what I'm saying, mutual agreement on that, then, you know, I'll be going elsewhere, and I'm pretty sure you'll be upset in the long run, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel. Yeah. You know, but if it makes sense, especially considering, you know what I'm saying, I would do it.
You got kids or anything? Or?
Yeah, I do. I have 3.
Okay, me too. Okay,
yeah, cool, I got 3. I got a little girl and 2 boys.
I got 2 girls and a boy.
Okay, yeah, got it flip-flop though.
Man, what? 14, 8, and 4. They're tearing up my nerves.
I got 9, 4, and 1.
Okay, I can dig it. You got little ones.
Yeah, I got little ones, man. Yeah, I got little ones, man.
Absolutely. So, has being a parent, has that impacted any of like how you create? Not negatively, obviously, but I'm just saying like
it has. It puts me in a mindset where I'm like, okay,
come right back. Keep going. Grab me.
You good, bro? It puts me in a mindset where I'm like, okay, I got to do this for them.
Right.
You know, I gotta make sure that I'm on point for them. That I create a legacy for them.
Right.
Stability and security for them. Mm-hmm. It went from just being something that I was good at that I could possibly and potentially make money off of, to being like, this is something that could take my kids, take care of them forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's
residual money.
Residual money.
So what's the first, how do I phrase this? What is the first song you let them hear? If you can remember.
My daughter, I've let her hear a few songs, you know what I'm saying? The first song I feel like I really let her hear was we had a song called When It's Sad in Summer Madness. She was about 3.
Okay.
Called Money on My Mind.
Okay.
Right? And it's got a crazy ass video with it.
Oh, it's a video for it too?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look at that when we done.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna load you up with some links and things for you to really check out the discography and what's going on. But it's got my man Bronx the Street Poet on it.
I was gonna ask you about him next.
Yeah, it's got him on it. He's a bad motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
He'll be here Saturday.
Okay, yeah. So my man, bro, that's my brother, man, you know what I'm saying? We in a group together called the Alphabet Boys. We getting ready to rebrand though. We got a new name we coming out with. We're rebranding completely.
We gonna hear the name?
Not right now. You know what I'm saying? We gonna give it to you, but we gonna
yes, sir.
We gonna just bear with me.
Yeah, it's all good.
But he's crazy with it, man. And we did this song, man, with my man Big June. He was on the beat. And we had shots to direct to do the video, and it was a big deal when I did it, because I was, you know what I'm saying? And my daughter went crazy over it, bro. Okay. Just loved it. Daddy, let me watch that video with you in Bronx, you know what I'm saying? But I let her hear recently, because when I feel like it's something that I want her to ingest, that, you know, I got some shit that I don't want my daughter
Right, of course,
to. You know what I'm saying? But I let her see the Wiggle Room video.
Yeah, I watched that. It's fire too.
I let her see the Wiggle Room, and I just really wanted to get her perception. She's very intelligent. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Extremely intelligent, beyond her years. And I really wanted to let her see it and grasp the concept of the heaviness of it.
Yeah, it's a deep video.
It's a deep video, you know what I'm saying? And it's unique to be able to make light of that, if you will, because most people only go through that with their child one time, and that's when you're really in the casket, you know what I'm saying? But now I can, you know, and see her reaction and get her, and I don't want to sound morbid, but just get her prepared. You got to prepare people. She was like, whoa. Daddy.
How old is she now?
She's 9.
Okay, so she is your oldest. Okay,
yeah, she's my oldest. She was like, Daddy, okay. I'm like, nah, baby, it's art. Just check it out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just check it out. And, you know what I mean? By the time she was more entwined with the other things in the video, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, y'all did good. You know, she's such a cheerful little person. But she grasped it. And I just told her, you know, that's what Daddy do. He makes art.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I make art. Yeah. Like, I really think about things and I put them into perspective, and this was one of my thoughts. I thought it'd be cool to jump up out of casket and have people celebrate it.
So what was the thought process behind, I'm gonna make this video that some people may interpret as morbid?
I did the song, and when I did the song, Mike, it was simply me being on some shit. Like, when I just felt like it'd be dope, because the whole part, wiggle room in my casket, you know what I'm saying? I'ma kick it wide open. You know what I mean? That whole part was just like, damn, okay. That nigga said wiggle room in his casket. This bitch, you know what I mean? And I'ma kick it open. That part really resonated with even me, the writer. Like, as the writer, I was even taken back, like, damn, that's powerful. Like, so it just made me think about a video, like, where I was like, in my mind, it went straight to like, damn, what if I was in everybody at my funeral and I just jumped up out that motherfucker, nigga.
I might run out that motherfucker.
And see, look, I'm gonna tell you something crazy. I had a whole concept, right? That's the original concept. But we ended up having a spot where we was on a time frame, so we shot it to my man Voice Box.
Yeah, he been killing shit.
He killed it. And we had a concise time we had to fit all that into, and he still gave us this masterpiece. But if I could have had it my way, I would have had it 3 or 4 hours at the set.
Yeah.
And I could have really done what I wanted to do. I wanted to have it like, you know what I'm saying, everybody in there crying and carrying on. And I wanted the preacher to say a little more. And then I wanted, you know what I'm saying, me to jump up out the casket and everybody run. Like you said,
Yeah.
like I wanted that. That was because I wanted motherfuckers to be like, oh shit.
Right.
But then at the same time, I wanted them to be like,
wait, what? Okay.
that's my nigga.
Yeah.
He back. And then, you know what I mean? The beat was going, I already had it, but it's just, it's perfect how it is. I ain't even mad at it now, but it's just, I had so much more. I wanted it to be like a Nipsey Hussle video, like 6-7 minutes type shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like really get him, bruh. So we could have done it too, because if you see everybody in the video acted so good.
Yeah, I actually was talking to a few people that went down to the A to go shoot it with
Yeah,
you.
yeah, man. They did so motherfucking good in the video, bro. So off the strength of that, we could have killed a full length production.
Like a short film.
Yeah, short film. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. 7 minutes, 6 minutes, what have you, we would have killed that shit.
Let me ask you this then. Did you think of the video while writing it, or you wrote the song and then thought of, how do I make this a visual piece of art?
I wrote it first.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And came up with all that, recorded it.
Okay.
And then when I heard it put together, I don't know, you know, other artists can attest to this, but when you write a song, sometimes it don't give it justice because it's not exactly what it's gonna sound like when it's put together, and you done punched in and had your breathers and overlapped it and punched in and breathed in that hook. That's a different thing. You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm astonished each time with how different my songs turn out when I record them, in contrast to even sometimes how they'll be in my mind when I write them. And it used to be they wouldn't come out as good as they would in my mind when I was writing them. But now they come out better.
Because you know how to manipulate and utilize your voice as well as what you have in there.
Exactly. Now I know how to fuck with it. I might come in there on the spot, like that shit we heard on the little.
Yeah, you were scatting.
That shit came spur the motherfucking moment. And that makes the song. That is the most intriguing part of the song. You know what I'm saying? So it's all in spontaneity. You know what I mean? Whatever you can do spontaneously is everything, man.
No, I'm with that.
Even down to fighting and sex. If you fighting a motherfucker and you squaring up with a motherfucker, and then you whoop, bam, and hit his ass with a sidestep, uppercut or something, he knock his whole equilibrium off. Right or wrong? If you fucking, and then you hit her ass with the woo. You know what I'm saying? The unexpected is always exciting. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like going out on a whim sometimes and just having fun with some shit. Let's see what the fuck come out when we get in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I can fuck with it. So now you drop. Do you mind if I? Well, you say it. I don't want to put it.
No, please go ahead. Go ahead.
So the Winter Madness.
Winter Sadness, Summer Madness.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
So do you want to? I'll let you tell the concept of how it was created and what you did. I don't want to tell your business.
Yeah, you good. So once again, I'm with all my albums, I do themes. You know what I'm saying? It's thematic with me. So with Winter Sadness, Summer Madness, the whole concept of that is I'm going to grind hard this winter so this summer I can shine.
Okay.
The whole hibernation concept backwards is you normally grind during the summer to store food for the winter.
Yeah.
In the hibernation concept.
Yeah.
But for us niggas out here in the street, we do it differently. We grind all motherfucking winter, so when the weather get good, we can stun on y'all motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So it also meant I was coming out of a rainy, dark place, and I was ushering myself into a more harmonious, beautiful, sunshine-arrayed place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But because I remember you said do you mind telling the viewers when you initially recorded it?
Absolutely. That's my bragging right there. I recorded motherfucking Winter Sadness, Summer Madness in 2016.
I was vibing to it today because remember I said I've been listening to Saint and I was like, what is this? And it said 2023 and I'm like, all right. I was like, damn, I gotta listen to this because I didn't know if you was coming today. I knew you was coming today.
And to be fair, listen to Winter Sadness, Summer Madness first because it came first.
Right.
And then listen to Franklin Saint because it's a story.
And that shows me you've been rocking with Bronx for a long time because he's on that one too.
He on that one. Bro, me and Bronx been rocking since motherfucking 2008.
So how'd y'all meet?
Musically. But as friends, we've been cool since 2003. We met in 9th grade, and that's been my nigga.
So y'all both went to Hillcrest?
We both went to Hillcrest. Since I met him, we was tight.
Okay.
Been my nigga. In class, cutting up. We go over each other's house, sneak out in the middle of the night, get in the car, go scheme on some hoes. We was tight. I've been doing music, as I told you, so I already was doing music, and my man was right there supporting me the whole way.
Okay, so you was doing music before Bronx?
Before him.
Okay.
I was doing music, and he was riding to Kilo in the house, the start lineup, pull up in his car singing the song. That's my nigga, support. You know what I'm saying? And then I heard him sing, I don't wanna know if you're planning me, keep it on the low. He was killing that shit one day, and I said, damn, nigga, you can sing? He was like, yeah, man, I do a little something, man, a little something. So, he a real nigga, too. He a real nigga, you know what I'm saying? He called a case.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about it on here.
Had to get a little anklet. We ain't gonna say nothing, we just gonna tell the story. He just had a little anklet. You know what I'm saying? When he had the anklet, he had to sit down, so we was in his garage. Okay. It made him have to sit. And he had a little studio in his garage, and we just started making music together in the motherfucking garage. Okay. And now, mind you, we already been rocking together 5-6 years at this point. Yeah. Good friends.
So but you didn't know he made music.
I didn't know he could sing until I heard that. And then the nigga just came out with some shit one day, bro. I was like, oh shit. Okay, so I got on the song with him. And we made a song called I Ain't Changing. Okay. Bruh. And it was so hard. If I let you hear the song right now, you'd be like, that ain't the first fucking song, y'all.
We're gonna hear it after this.
Nigga, I got it. You'll be like, what the fuck? And it was so hard. And then we made another one. By the time we made 4 songs, we was like, this is a thing.
It was like in one day?
Nah, this was like over the,
like
like maybe a week. Okay. Because, man, he on house arrest and he in his garage.
Right, y'all kids. Yeah.
And we young and I'm coming over there to keep him company. So, you know what I mean? Now we goddamn, sitting in there, nothing else to do. Let's make some music then. Shit, that's what you on? You know that's what I'm on, nigga. Let's make some music.
His house arrest was better than mine. I had an ankle bracelet. We won't talk about why, but I was bored as a motherfucker.
Yeah, see? You needed a me in your life. I pull up on my nigga, bro. I pull up on my nigga over there and I'm sure I made his time more enjoyable because he was gonna be lonely and miserable over there. Man, we made music among other things.
So I stopped making music when I got my ankle bracelet.
Hey, look, we was lit over that bitch, bro. We had such a good time. We always refer to it as the garage days. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really the blueprint of what we are now, the Alphabet Boys, ARSP, and it's so crazy. But, bruh, when we realized it was a thing, we've been doing that ever since, you know what I'm saying? He did his bid, he came home. As soon as he set foot on soil,
it was off and running.
We was gone. I had already came with the 5-starter 3 and some other shit, bro, and we was going, bro. We was going.
How'd y'all come up with the name Alphabet Boys?
Simply ARSP. ARSP. I'm ARson. They call me AR. Right. You know what I'm saying? He's street poet. Abbreviated SP.
Oh, so the acronyms together.
Yeah, the acronyms together is just alphabets, different scrambles of the alphabet. ARSP. That's the Alphabet Boys. You know what I'm saying? So that's really how we came up with it. But like you said, I'm in the process of rebranding everything myself. You know what I'm saying? So and he's of a like mind. So we really getting ready to. It's still us. You still go get the authenticity, the flavor, and the whole world hadn't caught on to the whole sound of the name yet. So we good money. You know what I'm saying? It's just if it's time to do it, this is the time type shit.
So let me ask you this then. So because you have a very distinctive style as well as a distinctive voice. And then Bronx, I'm gonna ask him roughly the same question on Saturday, as long as I remember. And he has his own unique style. Have y'all done a collaborative album or a dynamic duo, so to speak?
Yeah, we have 2.
Okay, you got 2. Okay.
As I was telling you earlier, we did 4 and we realized this is a thing.
Right.
So then we went on to record a whole album, and we just simply named it The Alphabet Boys.
Hey, okay.
And that's it. You don't need no title. Yeah. This is it.
This is us.
And it was so crazy from start to finish, bro. Like that's why I say we are the architects, him as well, of all this singing, rapping shit, because this is 08. Drake is probably on Degrassi or doing. He might have been out of Degrassi, but he wasn't mainstream yet.
Right. Tell was what, 2012?
So Far Gone was 2009, and that's when he really got on with Young Money.
Yeah.
But we 08, 07 in this motherfucker doing this shit. You get what I'm saying? So we predate him before that. And I always like to say, you know, no shade to Drake, but Drake is Canadian.
Yeah, he ain't American.
He ain't American.
Yeah.
His whole identity, his whole flavor is what we are.
It's American.
Southern, player, pimp, smooth niggas. He even always talk about his cousins from Memphis. He loves his family from Memphis. You know what I mean? This is what we are. So anyway you slice the motherfucking pie, this is me. I had it first. I was doing this shit. I've been doing this. Is in my blood. This is in my roots, down from the church to my uncle, to my granddad and my daddy, to the niggas on my block. This is what I do. This is me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what differentiates AR. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not an act. This is not a gimmick. This is not a game. This is real. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
So I saw that you just got an award from Birdie.
Yeah.
Which is dope as fuck. He called you the Andre 3000 of the upstate. It might have said South Carolina, but one of the two.
Of the South Carolina.
There you go.
Yeah.
What did that feel like?
Stacks is my top 3.
And do you agree with it?
I do. I had to think about it. See, I wouldn't have called myself 3 Stacks initially. I really wouldn't have called myself anybody because I pride myself on being such an individual that I'm not like nobody else. But if I had to pinpoint another motherfucker that was really on the shit that I'm on, it's Stacks. Think about it. The prototype and the high tenor shit and the I'm on that type of shit. The Love Below shit is me. You know what I'm saying? So that was real insightful on Birdie's part to be like, damn, AR, you know what I'm saying? Seeing something in me, I ain't even see it myself because I'd really just be on my own little Nimbus cloud.
Right. And some people get sensitive about being compared to other people.
Yeah.
And clearly he meant it in a good way and you received it in a good way.
Exactly. And I'm going to be 100. I'm one of them people that's sensitive about being compared to
no, nigga, I'm me.
I'm me.
I'm one-on-one.
Don't call me. But see, I get it though because my style is, people do like to compare me to, I always get a Kendrick Lamar or a Drake.
Right.
Or, you know what I'm saying? I have got 3 Stacks before. You know what I'm saying? I have gotten that, but I just never got it from somebody that felt like I was that of everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That mean that my shit is stand out than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's only 1 3 Stacks, and if there's a second one and he in South Carolina, then I take that shit too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
and I can admire the fact that he can. Some niggas have too much ego to give flowers like that. And that's admirable as fuck.
Admirable as fuck. I didn't even come there for that.
You
I came there to support this nigga and just do your thing, my boy. The album was hot. Woo, woo, woo. This man that gave me a whole motherfucking award. Not only an award, a bestowment. Just put something upon me like, damn.
On his night.
On his night. You couldn't do nothing but respect that shit, bro. So I'm just indebted, man, and honored.
My bad, I got all off track. So what's the second Alphabet Boys album?
The second one is Street Fight.
How long ago did that one come out?
That one,
before or after his bid?
It came after the Alphabet Boys one, so it came in 2010.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And we got some classic shit on that motherfucker too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got some stupid shit on there, bro. Like, but we call it Street Fire because obviously, you know, I'm the ARson, which is the fire, and he's the Street Poet, which is the street.
Yeah.
So once again, we pun on that shit.
Yeah.
Street Fire. But it's so fire, bro. Like, we was talking about it probably like a month ago. The songs that's on Street Fire, we literally can redo them songs right now. Kind of like when it's Sadness and Madness. We drop it. And everybody will go crazy over them songs. Maybe not the original Alphabet Boys. It's still 5 or 6 songs on that one that need more work. We can revise them. And we are just so far removed from who we were then, because we was really out in the street then.
You definitely.
I don't even want to put that shit, I don't even want to affiliate myself with some of that shit no more.
Yeah, we growing.
We grown as fuck now. I'm not doing that shit no more. But that second album, I'll re-drop that shit right there. That shit is fire.
So y'all gonna do another collaborative album?
We got a whole nother collaborative album that we're working on right now. We are 9 songs in. It only took us 2 weeks to do those 9 songs because the level that me and him are on right now is just so out of this motherfucking world. So when you get two titans like that with
clash.
the chemistry, you know what I'm saying? I let my man Mo, Mo Morrison, hear it the other day, and he was just like, yo, bro, what the fuck, man? Like, y'all's chemistry is retarded.
That's what I was gonna ask you. What's y'all's writing dynamic even like? When y'all sit down, do you write or do you go in and listen to the beat and kind of, because some cats write, some cats will do, I don't know what it's called no more, I forgot so long ago, but they'll like do the cadence of what they're going to say.
Kind of like a scat.
And then you fill it in with words.
I'll do that. Okay. I'll either do that. If I'm in this, my preferred way is to get the beat and do exactly what you just said. It's called top lining. I like to call it scatting. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I scat it out and I'll melodize the scat and then I'll go back and put the motherfucking words in. And that is the easiest way to do it for me. Yeah,
because you feel the cadence, the bounce to it.
I feel that shit the whole fucking way. And then it's nothing for me to write. I'm a fucking, you know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking A1 writer. So there's nothing for me to go back in there and just fill in the words. Right. All I need is that melody. Yeah. All I need is that melody.
Find
if
that pocket.
I can find them pockets, that melody, something catchy that I know that's gonna keep you there. And then if I'm saying something on the melody that I got you. I got you.
So do you take that same approach when you and Bronx write together or?
Bronx is the hook master.
I'm gonna ask him some shit. Don't worry.
Bronx is the motherfucking hook master. His hook game is like Future or fucking what's another nigga that kill hooks that just really kill hooks?
At one point, he used to be T-Pain. Many years ago, but
and he's a big fan of T-Pain too.
Yeah, we talked. I shot the interview him and Bell did.
Yeah. Okay, so you already know. Yeah. He a big fan of fucking T-Pain. Yeah. So you actually seen him.
Yeah, we was in the studio.
You seen him.
I appreciate shout out to Bell for the opportunity to meet him, let alone shoot it.
You see how that nigga working. Yo, he goes in there and does that shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like he really on some motherfucking Biggie Smalls, Jody Breeze, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z shit.
What's crazy, he be on some, like we all know, street shit. We ain't gonna talk about it. But street shit, but at the same time, it doesn't have a glass ceiling. Like, it's not so street that the world wouldn't listen to it.
Oh yeah, and
that's you can make some street shit that don't nobody want to hear.
And that is our secret weapon. We've learned. I've learned it. He's learned it, and now we're coming back together collectively and putting it into his own gumbo. How to get our point across without being too crazy. Like I told you about that initial album earlier. I'm like, no.
You can't
put that. But see, the other one wild too. But we are in a world where motherfuckers get a little wild. That shit sells. But some shit we also in a world where you can get canceled. You can get incriminated. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want to do nan one of them motherfuckers right there. So
that's why I don't ask that type of shit.
And I'm with you, cuz we good. We have a like mind. But bruh, that nigga is raw at that shit. He comes straight off the top with it. He goes in there, he does it, and he is himself. He's authentically himself, but he knows how not to cross the line and still how to be commercial, if you will. Yeah. Pop music.
So y'all just bounce off each other. It just goes in there and it's organic as fuck.
It's organic, man. It's organic. It's like, we bounce off each other so crazy, like, bro, like, all you gotta do is send me a song, I send, it's very seldomly. The only time he sent me a song.
He's like,
No, not even that. That I had to stand back and be like, what the fuck am I finna do with this verse? It's on this song we got coming up on the new joint.
It's already recorded?
It's already recorded.
Can I hear it when we get done?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's called Axel Foley.
Axel Foley from the... Okay.
You know who Axel Foley is,
I know the name. I cannot think of where it's from, but I know
it's from Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh, yeah. Eddie Murphy. Yeah.
All right, now I'm an extreme Eddie Murphy fan. Movie buff, once again.
I think it's... Go ahead. I'm my bad.
Okay, go ahead. Go what you gonna say.
I was watching Coming to America. What I did the other day was I said, I'm gonna sit and watch a few remakes or sequels, whatever you want to call it. And I watched Coming to America 2. I watched you seen the new White Man Can't Jump?
I ain't seen the new White Man Can't Jump.
You gotta watch it.
It's good?
This is the conclusion I came to. I watched those two back to back.
Okay.
Some of these remakes are not as bad as the consensus says. Yeah. It's just because we cherish our classics so, we hold them so close to our heart.
You gotta come with it.
That ain't good.
It gotta be right up on the same part, right?
But Coming to America 2 and White Men Can't Jump, I'm not saying they're classics. They're not trash.
I liked Coming to America too.
I did too.
I liked it.
I watched them both. Like
you can't expect a motherfucker to exceed
That's
the
30
first.
years ago. Yeah, not literally, but you know what I mean? Yeah.
But that shit was so classic.
Yeah.
You can't. It'd be crazy that I do that. But they did good, considering that everybody's still alive.
Thank you.
And everybody still look good. Black don't crack.
At all.
And them motherfuckers was in there doing that shit. That shit was fire. They killed that shit.
It's
You know
not
what I'm saying?
trash. We got to give a little more
Yeah, niggas is so hard on other shit.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just grateful to be happy niggas fucking with me right now. Cause niggas are so hard. When they dropped Franklin, them niggas was like, yo, AR, boy, you. I said, oh, thank God. Them motherfuckers riding with me. Cause you know, niggas are getting your ad these days.
Man, what real quick? I don't
sure.
know that shit. That shit terrible. You be like, come on now. But yeah,
God damn.
Sequels and remakes, at least those two, I watched them sometime this last weekend. They not as bad.
They not as bad.
Not at all.
And speaking of which, they say that Eddie Murphy's supposed to be making a Beverly Hills 4, Cop 4. So,
okay.
You know, if he reprised that role and do
the
good.
Two white guys in there. The one that was kind of his partner, and then the one
The fat dude, kind of stocky dude.
The tall, skinny one.
Yeah.
You got to get them in there too.
If he get them, it's gonna go crazy. But you know, if he do his thing, it's gonna hit, and that's what makes us relevant again, because people have kind of forgot about Axel Foley a little bit.
Yeah.
I heard the beat to the song and was like, oh my God. I instantly felt like the nigga that made the beat sampled Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh, that's okay. That's what he got the name for. So
That's why he got the name from.
Or Bronx did the hook?
Bronx did the hook.
Okay.
Bronx went in there and laced it, killed it. I don't even think it had a name. It was just so fire, it was nameless. It's one of those songs. It was just like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm finna call the motherfucker. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And I heard the beat, and it sounded like Beverly Hills Cop.
That's the
An 80s baby like me and you gonna think of Beverly Hills Cop. Now these youngsters,
they don't know nothing.
They ain't gonna know nothing about that. You feel me? But a motherfucker that know, they gonna be like, nigga, that's Beverly Hills Cop. Absolutely. I said, yeah, we gotta call this shit Axel Foley.
Okay.
This Axel Foley. Everybody hit the floor. Oh, that's it. Axel Foley. You know what I mean? Axel Foley. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm all about, is giving some nostalgic, thematic, different names. Like my man Mo said as well, you got to stand out with your names. That's what makes hip hop different. It's like you've got a stand out name. Yeah. Kind of make a motherfucker want to listen to the song. You see what the fuck this nigga meant by that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Once again, Franklin Saint, all my names on the album are very Nate
So why
Saint.
you pick that name?
Franklin Saint?
Yeah.
Because it's a show called Snowfall.
Oh shit, you did say that. My bad.
Yes, a show called Snowfall. You ever seen it?
Everybody keep telling me to watch it, but every time I get ready to watch it, at least the times I've been reminded to watch it, I'll be watching Power, or I've been watching Bel Air. Well, Bel Air just went.
Okay, yeah.
Bel Air.
I ain't really like the Bel Air remake.
You ain't like the Bel Air?
It was too far removed from the original.
Only thing I like about it, us as a community, black folks, we don't be just dropping F-bombs and cussing all in front of, at least I didn't, my parents can't hear and I didn't cuss.
Yeah.
I didn't fuck this and fuck that.
Me either till I got grown, you know what I'm saying? And I still try not to do it, but I little or something slip to let you know I'm motherfucking grown.
Right. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my little, cause I'm the oldest of the grandkids on my mama's side.
Yeah.
I'm the oldest. I'm 38. When I tell my little cuz they're adults, but they not grown like I am. They be F this and I like, ooh, and my grandma be right there, I'm like, ooh, that hurt my feelings.
Yeah, they don't care, man.
At all.
They don't give a damn.
So that was a little weird for me. I didn't like the Carlton had the addiction.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
And I'm a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air fan to the point where
Prince Martin.
That was one of them things where I felt like you couldn't redo it. Like that was too sensitive. Will and Carlton, Michael Jackson Carlton with you can't redo Carlton to be a weirdo with a, that dude is too weird to be the smooth. Carlton was a smooth motherfucker. Man, what? Yes. The real Carlton Banks.
What's his name? Roberto.
Alfonso Ribeiro.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Yeah.
That motherfucker. That nigga was clean. The whole hoochie daddy shorts and the short.
Said it was corny at the time, but that was fly.
The Sperry's and the fucking polo. That's Carlton.
Yes.
Cardigans and the shit. That's Carlton.
What fucked up is we wear that shit now.
That's because Carlton made it cool. Carlton subconsciously put that in your mind to where that's forever ingrained. Like
a little money.
Forces and Timbs now and J's. Like you can wear that.
Yeah.
It'd be a cool black man now because of fucking Alfonso Ribeiro.
You think they could remake Martin?
Nah.
I don't either. Tommy's gone.
Well, if this got the same cast, perhaps. Because Tommy If they got the same cast, Martin is still Martin now.
Oh, hell yeah.
Martin is going to be an ignorant. And then you still got Pam, you still got Gina, Cole. It'll be sad, but they can find a replacement for Tommy. I feel like the original cast could still make it work without Tommy. Even though Tommy was my nigga.
Well, they could play it off and be like, he at work. Since he never had a job.
Tommy at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just talked to Tommy last night. He at work. He had to work a double shift. Yeah, finally. That's fine. That'll work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So which, I've been looking for Wiggle Room on streaming, and I can't find it.
It's on the 5 Starter 5.
It's who?
The 5 Starter 5 is the mixtape that I dropped not immediately, but...
What platform is that on?
It's on all, baby. It's on...
No, I looked up your joint, because I told you normally I don't pull my phone out during the interview, but just for conversation's sake.
Yeah, I just want to show you where it is right quick.
Please and thank you. Yeah, because see, it's right. I ain't on camera, but see, been on there. It only showed them two.
Okay, well, hold on.
My bad, I didn't mean to be so abrupt. I just,
you fine, cuz we're going to get this right. It's on there. Hold up. You use Spotify as your preference, right?
Yeah, everybody be like, use Apple Music. I'm like, we got a family plan. I don't pay for this shit.
Okay, let me see what I can do for you, sir.
Let me see. Because I want to listen to it, but I can only listen to it. I mean, obviously YouTube is better because it's more effect, but I was trying to find, damn, what is that shit at? So I just kept listening to it on YouTube. But it's dope. Oh, while you do that, let me ask you this. What is coming next since it's technically re-released Winter Sadness, Summer Madness?
It's on there, brother.
Where's it? Text it to me afterwards, we're good.
Okay, yeah. She on there.
But so what's next since essentially you're re-releasing a previous made album to major platforms? Do you have a project in the works, or you kind of letting this one breathe first, or you gonna create something? Or
I'm gonna let this one breathe to by around my birthday. Then that's when I'm gonna drop, November 13th.
Okay.
That's when I'm gonna drop what I told you outside.
Yes, sir.
That Lil Wayne and that Marcus Graham.
They need to hear that.
The Marcus Graham with the whole theme again.
Yeah.
And it seems like I'm kind of going Eddie Murphy-ish with my shit, but
I ain't mad at you.
I fuck with Eddie Murphy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy resonates with me.
Okay.
But yeah, Marcus Graham is the whole R&B album. I let you hear 2 songs off of it.
So it's gonna be a full or nothing.
Straight, nothing but for R&B, pop, jazz, songs for the ladies. I got a jazz song on there I'm excited about.
Well, you let me hear a little bit of scatting and stuff, so I can see how that plays into it. Yeah.
It's called Jenny Gunn.
Oh, you ain't right.
You see how I'm doing these things. You see how I'm coming.
Yeah.
You know who Jenny Gunn is.
Absolutely, Ron.
Nigga, the hook go like, hey, won't you be my Jenny Gunn? Inspire me to run.
Okay.
Come be my Laura Winslow. I'll turn into Stefan.
Okay.
I'm trying to be your Popeye. Come be my olive oil. Nigga, I'm talking about it's smooth, bro. Like, they love it. They didn't even drop it when they play it. The DJs got it, and they be playing it at the Network and Chill events.
Oh yeah, I've been to one. I'm a weirdo, so I stayed for like an hour. I drank like 2 beers. I hauled ass.
Yeah.
I see the fellowship and the camaraderie. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm just weird, so I just
Nah, bro. You
so
do
I
what you
stay
do.
for an hour, I leave.
Nigga, they play that motherfucking Jenny Gunn, man.
You going to the one at the end of this month?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm trying to
bring
pop out.
my equipment this time.
Yeah, man. Bring it all out there, bro. It's
man.
Be lit. Get some good footage out there.
I just got me a new camera. I might bring it out there for you. I love that Netflix and chill. Like I said, Netflix and chill. Lord, network and chill.
That network and chill. And you like that Netflix and chill too.
Absolutely. But yeah, man. So what do you think about I got a couple people talking about it. How do you feel about that? Them actually trying to bridge the gap, so to speak.
I feel like it's good considering that.
I do too.
Greenville, man. Greenville ain't always had that kind of unity.
I know.
Greenville ain't even had an identity. It was at one point.
Everybody's all over the place.
Shout out my man, DeMilo Countrified.
Oh, that's my dog. We was doing open mic, not together as a group, but like he would be at the same open mics.
That's my nigga, man.
Like 4 or 5.
He dropped so much knowledge in my ear the other night, man, at the Birdie event.
Yeah.
But he told me, man, he said, yo, man, he older, he a little older than me. So
he older than me, shit.
That motherfucker told me, he said, I was out here when he showed me CD cover that he was on from 2001.
Yeah.
And I told you, I started rapping in 2001. I didn't get a CD to probably about 2005.
Yeah, my first
No,
CD
I'm lying. I got one in 2002, but it still wasn't a full CD. It was just me burning songs on the CD,
Got you.
passing it.
Yeah.
So I am being truthful. It was.
We have a cover.
It was for a cover. The cover labeled up. I probably didn't get that then, you know what I'm saying, 2006, 7.
Oh, my first one was 04, 05. Me and my right-hand man, Rod.
See? Y'all did that.
We was on the FedEx Kinkos, and I was printing them out, cutting them, and got there and slipping them in there, selling them out the McDonald's drive-thru.
That was how we did it back then. I'm still from the era while we go to Mike and Jackson district, man, and pump out there.
Post,
Little Arab dude kick you out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we be up there pumping.
Yeah.
But it's like one of them things where it's like, man, that grind is so different. He was telling me, he was just like, bro, we used to do that shit, but we'd go out there, it wasn't even cool to say that you rapped in Greenville then.
Yeah.
You just went out there on a whim and just was like, yo, listen to my music, hopefully you like it. And so you just gotta really shout out them pioneers that did that, because now look at we is. I can drop some shit 7 years ago and now re-drop it on a digital platform. And now I'm so excited about the world here when it's at. I want to pitch it against Franklin Saint.
What you mean?
When people get to listening to it more.
You want to compare them?
I want to compare them. I want ARson fans to really go in, because either way, it's not lose for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's both your projects.
This is all me. You know what I'm saying? I implore people to go and listen to the ARson and tell me which ARson you like. You like the disturbed ARson? Or do you like a more tranquil, more
I may say tranquil,
in control of his shit ARson? You know what I'm saying? Which one do you like? And that's fun for me, because it's two completely different me's.
Okay.
I'm not coming the same on none of the motherfucking songs, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I can feel that. I mean, I'll give you a crazy lineup you probably never pictured. So there was a time when me, Rod, do you know who Rod is?
Oglesby?
Yeah.
That's my nigga.
That's my right-hand man.
That's my nigga,
we used to be a dynamic duo. And
I seen him on here, though, so
But,
that's lit.
We used to do open mics, and some of the lineups would be me, him. We was called heavyweights at the time.
Yeah.
It would be DeMilo, Scram, Ricky Prince. This spot called the Boss. It's called Tasties now, but in like early 2000s, it was called the Bossies. We used to do open mic nights out there. Yeah.
That's lit, bro. See, and shout out Ricky Prince, because Ricky Prince.
I got to get him in here.
Get him in here.
He said we're gonna do it, but he want me to come to his spot. So I'm trying to figure the logistics out.
Listen, Ricky Prince is the first nigga. Him and Do Dirty. R.I.P. Do Dirty.
Is it D-O-O?
Yeah, I think it's
I've seen. Yeah,
D-O-O,
I'm familiar with the name. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Do Dirty. R.I.P. Do Dirty. That's my man's. Him and Do Dirty, them niggas gave the Alphabet Boys, since we was talking about the Alphabet Boys, gave us a chance to we went up to Spoonies. You remember Spoonies?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Nigga, we went to Spoonies on a whim one night, Thursday night.
Just randomly.
They got a open mic night. Go up there, kill it. All right, show out. Me and Bronx. Alphabet shit, nigga.
Yeah.
O'Malley, Rhett Butler. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
But we go in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, and kill it. Do Dirty calls to the DJ booth like, yo, that shit was crazy. Y'all got access to them songs? Y'all like that? Like, y'all do that?
Shit, yeah.
Or that's just, y'all got 2-3 songs. No, nigga, we do this shit, nigga. You know what I mean? We got songs, nigga. This what we do. He like, okay, say no more. If y'all like that, you think y'all can handle can y'all do that tomorrow for a whole set?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
We with it.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Evidently, they was trying to fill in some slots for a Friday night to bring in the crowd, you know what I mean? Keep the money. So it was beneficial to both parties. Watch both hands, you feel me?
Yeah.
So, hell yeah, nigga, we coming this motherfucker. We went back to Pollard Road, where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? One of the only popping spots in Simpsonville, nigga.
Yes, sir.
And we told everybody, y'all, nigga, tomorrow we going to Greenville to Spoonies. Y'all pull up. Now, we did a whole documentary It's on YouTube right now. And
Show me when we get done. Absolutely.
And it shows you everything I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
This whole Spoonies open mic with Ricky Prince and Do Dirty, okay? Nigga, we went up there, and this is the performance that you're gonna primarily see on the documentary. Okay. They chopped it up throughout the documentary. It was so epic. One of the best performances I ever really had my whole life, bro. We went up there and we killed it. We probably did about a 15-song set. Probably
Damn,
took
you
about
got 15 songs in?
Nigga.
Okay. Like a medley or like full-fledged?
Full-fledged. Stop them, telling Dirty, hey, no, man, hey, we had a CD and all. Hey, no.
Yeah,
play number 8.
It's a medley type.
Play number 8. Play number 8. Nah, put this number 2 in. Like, I'm directing this nigga the whole time. You feel me? It's on the shit.
So now it's a medley.
Now it's a medley. You got show tracks. This is no, nigga. This 2009. Nigga, this is a different world completely.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying, nigga? I'm up there maestroing that motherfucker, telling them what to put on. That my nigga, he DJ Do Dirty, putting that bitch on. Nigga, we killed that shit, nigga. Right. Killed that shit, dog. I'm talking about those are the songs I was just telling you on Street Fire that we can redrop. Yeah. So when I show it to you and you gonna be like, I see what AR talking about. This shit is retarded. This is retarded. Nigga, we did that shit. Ricky Prince and Do Dirty and Shots and all the boys. Shots was up there.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, yo, what the fuck y'all got going on? That nigga told he said, man, y'all got every Friday up here.
Ooh.
Y'all got every Friday. So for 4 months,
killing that shit every Friday.
We came every Friday to Spoonies.
Fire.
With a different crowd, with different entourages from our camp, and killed it. And little did we know, that's what put me into Greenville. I'm a Simpsonville nigga.
Yeah, and especially like you said earlier, at that time,
if it was that hard for y'all in Greenville, what you think a Simpsonville nigga getting? Motherfuckers was not trying to hear us like that. You know what I'm saying? It was just y'all country ass niggas down there. It wasn't even suburb back then, it was country. Right. See, now it's became suburb now because they done built up all the country land. I'm from the country, Simpsonville. You country ass niggas. Y'all ain't talking about shit. That gave us a spot to be able to get up here in Greenville with that shit and have motherfuckers fucking with us up here in Greenville. You know what I'm saying? And I owe that to Ricky Prince. You know what I'm saying? So people over the 4 month span, it's what, 4 Fridays and that's what, 16 Fridays in the span of 4 months. Between those 16 Fridays, everybody came and seen me at least once, more or less. So when we dropped Street Fire, now people like, oh, that's them alphabet boy. That's why I said like that. It's them alphabet boy. That's what people start calling it. Oh, that's them alphabet boy. Hey, them alphabet boy, you know they get ready. They hot. They out there. They was fucking with us, bruh. Mm-hmm. They was fucking with us, bruh. And I'm eternally grateful, cause now I'm a Greenville celeb.
Household name.
I get love in the Ville, bro. I never thought it'd be a day my little Simpsonville. Like, I go anywhere in the city, man. You know what I'm saying? So I it's Ricky Prince and Do Dirty and Shots and Sid and Spoonie and all them, bro. For real.
That's fire.
For real, bro.
So you just dropped you re-released the winter, I can't pronounce the shit.
Winter Sadness. Summer Madness.
Thank you, sir.
You good.
So
WSSM.
Thank you,
That's what it get everybody. So we call it WSSM.
Okay.
If you can remember that.
So we got the all R&B joint.
Yeah. Marcus Graham.
So I ask you next time you come here. Nah, fuck it, I'm asking you now. Would you ever drop like a half and half album? Like one half is distinctly rap, one half is distinctly R&B?
Yes, I've done that before.
Oh yeah? Okay.
I have, so.
I'm glad I asked.
I have Fontaine, the starting lineup, Kilo in the house, Heat It Up, the fire starter 1, 2, 3, 4, the Alphabet Boys, Street Fire, Kilo compilation, 4596, Winter Sadness, Summer Madness, Franklin Saint.
That's in order too, ain't it?
That's in order.
Okay, that's every project. Okay.
That's every project. That's 14 different projects. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, in the 5 starter 5. I forgot about 5. So that's 15. And I'm working on the 16th right now. 16th and 17th is already done pretty much with the Alphabet Boys jump we got coming out now and Marcus Graham. So there's 17 different projects in.
Damn.
Not including the songs I got features with, or the songs that ain't been released, or that got stolen, or a hard drive crash. Oh my God.
I've had that happen. I got 2 external hard drives.
It's fucking infinite, you know what I'm saying? But I'm really on some shit right now where I'm just like, I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
I was asking, have you ever considered doing a half rap, half R&B?
Oh yeah, the Gangsta and Legitimate. So I forgot to leave that on there too. That's what made me forget it, because I forgot that I had. Okay, so Gangsta and Legitimate was between Firestarter 3.
So that's a play on Styles P joint.
I didn't even unintentionally.
Okay.
Unintentionally, he
No,
did do it.
Yeah.
He did do it, but mine was simply because I wanted to show motherfuckers that I rap.
The gentleman was the singing.
And the gangster was the, you know what I'm saying? So that's where you get Do You Ever. I redid Do You Ever the same way and put that on Franklin Saint. Do You Ever is the old song that came out in 2009.
Okay.
I did, I had a lot of shit on there, bro. Yeah. It's crazy. It's like the prequel to Franklin Saint.
Is that on that Piff or is it SoundCloud?
This is before that Piff. This is before SoundCloud. This is
MySpace Music?
It's on MySpace, but it's not.
It's not easy.
It might have been a SoundCloud then in 2009.
Maybe Reverb Nation?
Wasn't even on Reverb, bro.
I'm talking about
I remember Reverb. This shit was street shit.
Oh, it's disc hand to hand.
Disc hand to hand. You gotta know about this shit to know it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, you don't know. It's somebody somewhere that's telling you, yeah, that's hot, but you know what? I got a nigga right now.
Kill all that shit.
Kill all that shit. Who, nigga? Yeah. I got this nigga named AR, the country bumpkin pimp nigga off of Pollard. This nigga will take that shit, and that's what it was, bro. Yeah. And that's why I grew that shit like that. Yeah. The legend of AR that you feel, that's because of the streets, bruh. Yeah. That's not because of Franklin Saint.
I'm sure.
That's not because of Franklin Saint. Franklin Saint helped it tremendously. Yeah. Because it put me in a whole different category. Yeah. Think about people giving Franklin Saint a chance. Mm-hmm. They had to feel some type of way and believe in me enough to even applaud Franklin Saint and say, well, damn, look at this. You know what I'm saying? That's why, because it was like, this nigga finally done went to the world with it. Yeah. We knew you should have been did this shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's really what people was looking at me like, man.
So I'm gonna ask you this, then I'm gonna let you get out of here. Why did you pick ARson as your name, your stage name?
ARson is the only thing that I have that really has no real depth to it.
I appreciate that.
And most things that I have are thought out, thematic, there's a theme behind it. But ARson kind of came on a whim. I was going through a stage where I couldn't figure out a stage name, and I called myself the Arsonist. Okay. And I just really didn't have nothing else to say. And I called myself the Arsonist in terms of I felt like I was super hot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate the honesty, yeah.
And it is some derivative. It's not deep, though. Right. For me, and I appreciate it's real shallow. Because I normally, Marcus Graham, when it's that, it don't matter. Franklin Saint, it'd be some deep shit going on. But this is the only shallow thing I did. You know what I'm saying? Cool. You know? So I came up with, I'm hot. I'm the Arsonist. Okay. Then, back then, it wasn't cool to be Lil Uzi Vert or Rich the Kid. That wasn't that wasn't cool. So the Arsonist was too long, so I had to abbreviate it. So I just came up with Arson.
So did you ever drop any projects with the stage name The Arsonist?
Yes, sir. Okay. I dropped 2 with The Arsonist. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they fire as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I still, now that I've come back into myself, I still go by it sometimes. I'm a man of many aliases. You'll hear me say some shit. It's your boy Red Booty, AR, Red Butler, The Arsonist, AR, Arson, the Prince of, you know what I mean? I say some shit, and it's all me. You know what I mean? And so, I go by it now. I harness it now. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't like it at the time. It was too long. It was weird. And then it became Arson. And then my big cousin, Shawty Raw, which is my manager, shout out Shawty Raw. Okay. He started calling me AR.
Short for Arson, yeah.
Short.
That's why the A and the R capitalized.
That's why the AR, and that stuck the hardest. Yeah, everybody started calling me AR. That's right. What up, AR? What up, AR? What up, AR? What up, AR? So now I'm in a place where I can incorporate all 3: the Arsonist, Arson, AR, and I can have fun with it. I can get creative. Yeah. as artistic standpoint, and I can play with them, throw it out there to you, even down to my motherfucking, you know what I'm saying?
I saw that.
You know what I'm saying? So I play with it, you know what I'm saying? I play with it. Yeah.
All right, so we got Marcus Graham coming.
Marcus Graham.
We got Alphabet Boys coming. Mm-hmm. Which one? Alphabet Boys will come first?
I don't know. Marcus Graham of the Alphabet Boys, it depends on how fast me and Bronx do it. And knowing Bronx, he is a very
I'm not even gonna say that. Hey, what is
strategic. He's a strategic person, so he wants to make it sure it's
right. Shoot
it's
the videos, get everything marketing, promotion.
So we might end up having Marcus Graham might end up coming out around the same time as it. I can see it's fucking.
Ain't no rush.
It's July. I can see us having it together by October, November.
Yeah. Because I mean, it's 2 projects, so you don't gotta rush.
And you know what's cool? I'll throw this by him, but I throw it out here in the world first. He working on a pop album.
I know. Well, sorry, I didn't mean to. Yeah.
He working on.
He talked about that when I was shooting. Yeah.
It's so fire.
It's fire.
It's so fire.
Yeah.
If he wants. It'd be kind of dope to drop all 3 of them simultaneously a little bit. It's good promotion for the Alphabet Boys.
Fuck yeah.
He drop his pop, I drop my R&B.
And then you drop the
and then we drop that bam. You know
what
I'm saying? So who knows, man?
Yeah.
Who knows? If we do, we do. We don't, you gonna get all 3 of them motherfuckers in the very near future,
That'd be hard, though.
Yeah.
So all right, well, I want to go some more, but I gotta use the bathroom. So
you good, man. You good, bro. You good. It's been cool chopping it up with you, man. Organic combo be like that.
Where can everybody find you, sir?
Hey, man, I'm on all platforms, man. You know what I'm saying? Big AR, little SON. You know what I'm saying? The 5 Star to 5, Franklin Saint, Winter Sadness, Summer Madness. Y'all go check me out, man. You won't be disappointed. It's crazy. You getting bars with the R&B, with the real vulnerability of a real man out here in this wicked world. So, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tune in and fuck with a nigga. 100.
Yes, sir. Thank you for listening.